Well, I'm in Providence Station, and it's time to take the Amtrak back home. Yes, that's how I got here. And the station's built on a curve, so that's pretty cool. Okay, here it comes, so I better get on. It's electric. I'm in Connecticut now, and yeah, it's been like a winter wonderland the whole time. And yes, this train goes very fast. Just left New Haven. And it's still quite the winter wonderland. There's the West Haven station. It's a big station. Yeah, probably for commuter rail or something. All right, we'll keep on moving. Hopefully the snow will be gone before too long. Well, we're approaching New York City, and this is the view I've got. You can see there's still snow around. Yep, time for a bridge. It's so big. This goes on and on. I have to do my homework later and find out what bridge that is. Oh, here's a view. The other side of the train. Yeah, there's a lot of traffic down there. I don't know which interstate that is, but again, that'll be something else to look up. That's quite a sight. And yeah, we can look up close here. We're on a bridge. It's pretty high up.
That's a big water treatment. Okay.
I don't get to see many boats in my videos, but that's kind of cool to see. The bridge and railings weren't in the way. That's better. Okay. One more view of downtown. Let me try it. Of course, it's so huge. It's like, it goes on forever. Okay, time to change trains. We're pulling out of Penn Station. You can see another train over there on the other side. Uh-oh, I better get my ticket out. Well, we're out of the tunnel. Well, I thought we were. I think we are just going under a bridge. Yeah, there we are. Or the commuter trains there. There's another view of New York City. I think we're in New Jersey now. And another commuter train going by. How about that photo run by from a train? Okay, we got a gap in the berm and we've slowed down, so one more view. Yeah, we can remember seeing the Twin Towers years ago. Now there's that single one there instead. Okay, all the infrastructure is getting in the way here. Neat view though. Hopefully I can come back and visit another time. See a little more of it. One last zoom. And onward.
Your own safety, especially when you're walking in between cars, because you have that area that plays a lot. We don't want you to lose your toes. And if you go to the full service cars, they won't allow you to purchase anything if you're not wearing your shoes. You can take a moment and read the safety instructions provided in the seat pockets, just in case we have an emergency. And I hope we don't have an emergency so that we have to use those skills. I hope not. I've been walking about on the train. If you have any questions, any inquiries, you can feel free to ask me. I'm seated in the next car to the rear, so anything, you let me know. All right? So once again, welcome. All right.
That's our conductor. We just left Newark. And we just saw a plane land, so the airport must be over there somewhere. And here we go down. And I don't know why. There's so many rail lines, some transit, some not. Ooh, Budweiser. Not for me, not today. And one more view and that's it. Yeah, I'm having some fun with Street Atlas USA. And we're here at Trenton. Sorry about that, but you gotta take a look. That's their station. You can see there's still plenty of snow, but there's less of it. It's starting to melt. As a matter of fact, if you look in this direction, where the sun has been shining, it is melted. Let me go around this window. There we go. You can see there it's drying up. We're approaching Philadelphia now. We're racing another train and we're winning. I wasn't sure they had freight trains on this corridor, but they do. It's a long train. Here we go. Wow. Yep, lots of graffiti around here. Houses like we're not used to seeing. Some of them in good shape, some of them pretty beat up. Yeah, a little more views of coming into Philadelphia. Now we'll have to find out what building that is. And here we go into another tunnel, or bridge or something. Less and less snow. Here's another Philadelphia. Time for Baltimore. Yeah, it looks like they've got commuter rail. Okay, now we're leaving Baltimore Station. Ooh, Baltimore State Route 2. Alright, so you can look up and see where we are. It's bright and sunny. No snow. I haven't seen snow for a while now. And the sun's going down. Hey, look at that. Oh, lucky me. Upscale apartments, huh? Wow. It's by a cool bridge. And more tunnels. Well, you know you're in Baltimore when you see row houses. I'm not sure if we'll get to see too many, but we'll try again. There they go. And too many weeds to see anything now. Almost. Pretty good painters up here. Okay, enough of Baltimore. We'll move along. Well, this is the locomotive that's been pulling us since I got on. But the wires are going to run out, so they got to take this locomotive off and put on a diesel. Some pretty strong looking hardware up here. Be interesting to know what all kind of maintenance is involved to help take care of all that. And it looks like they got pretty tough suspension on these. Alright, time to take everything apart. That's some pretty close work. Not a lot of room. Hopefully he won't kill me for this shot. I'll be moving along in a moment, I hope. Meanwhile, here comes another locomotive. Diesel, nothing on top. It's almost time. There we go. Ooh, good shot. I'm glad I wasn't standing too close. Well, that's a lot of stuff they have to hook up. All right, we'll be ready for its next run. All right. Takes off pretty quick with the old train. Alright, that's it. Not getting on there. So this is Union Station. And I thought I'd slip inside just for a moment and go back down. And it's pretty ornate. I gotta be back on board by 6:25, so I got a little bit. Here's a quick view from the outside. The U.S. Capitol building's got scaffolding all over it. I don't remember in front of here looking quite like this. They've done a lot of channelizing and median building and everything. Yeah, the front of this place is pretty ornate. The whole thing is. They're lucky they still got their train station. Wow. I'll have to come back another time just to see this. In addition to the main hall, they have this secondary hall. There's like plenty of ticket counters here. And they have yet another hall. And here's where you go to the gates. So that's what I'm gonna do. Well, the diesel locomotives coupled on now. Yeah, it's pretty loud. Yeah, well, you make a little diesel smoke. And they even have some cool stuff to read on the side of the locomotive. So you can read all about it if you're a railroad fanatic. So here's the front view. That's all I can do because they... Oh, heck, I'm in a restricted area. Forget that. And here's the stuff on this one. Okay. Back on board, if they'll let me. So here's the view from where we just came. And here's the view to the back. Baggage and mail. It's a long train. It's got 9 cars, and I'm on the first one. This is mine. So I better get back on and enjoy the ride. I'm back on board and heading south. The sun's getting a little bit low in the sky. Thankfully, it's on the other side of the train. And you can see what highway we're on. We're going over, that is, I hope. And now buildings are getting in the way. Oh well. You know, the airport can't be far away. I just saw a plane descend. And I do believe we found the Potomac. It doesn't look like the waves are quite as high as they were when I went northbound several days ago. But that's our visit to DC. And yeah, we get to play bridge a little bit here as I do the zoom at the wrong time. Too bad. All right, well, let's go enjoy some hills. Because once we get off the Northeast Corridor, that's what we're gonna have. And grade crossings, and since we're right by the locomotive, we'll hear the horn all night long. And I don't mind. There's the airport. You can see an American Airlines plane over there somewhere through the trees. Okay, that's it for now. Unless you just want to stare at rails and track. Now, get one last view of the airport. You can see America's new logo on the tail of the planes over there. I can live with it. It looks like we're getting pretty close to the airport. I forgot that we came as close as we did. Finally get a good view of it. Later on, I'll have to find out which airport it is. We're south of Alexandria now. It's getting more woodsy. I bet this would be pretty scenic in the fall with all these trees. But still close enough to winter, even though it's the first day of spring. No leaves on these trees yet. sun has gone down. We're south of Manassas Park, so not many more opportunities for a daylight shot. So I'll probably put the camera away for a while. Yeah, we're going to be hearing that horn a lot tonight. Here we go over a switch. It looks like some single track through here now. And that's the Manassas station. And it looks like we're going to stop. And so shall I. Well, there's Charlotte. Here we go. Yep, all out of focus too. Yeah, it's 2-something in the morning. Well, it's 7:19 in the morning, and it's still so dark. Can't see much of anything. And it's cloudy, and it's rainy. But here's Swanee, Georgia. That's the shot I was trying to get. Yeah, it's kind of built up now, isn't it? So, hopefully we'll be in Atlanta in about 45 minutes. Yeah, we're racing a MARTA train.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. We're going the same speed. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I'll try. Yeah. It's about the best I can play with. Now it looks like they're starting to beat us a little bit. Yeah, we're out near Chambly. And not in downtown Chambly yet. But we almost are. Which means we'll be in Atlanta really soon. Yeah, it's the MARTA line down there. I think we just went over Georgia 400, so yeah, we're really close. And here we are. Yes, we're at the Brookwood interchange, just north of downtown. Interstate 75 over there. Interstate 85 is way over there, and they combine together. So, I guess I better get off the train. Everybody else is. No Louisiana for me this time. All right, that's it. So that's it. It's a great train. Great train ride. And yeah, I'm out of breath from climbing the stairs. All right, that's it.